pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
We're right back where it all began. The very first World Championship Grand Prix was held here at Silverstone in 1950, with Giuseppe Farina taking the top step of an all-Alfa Romeo podium. He earned 9 championship points that day on his way to the inaugural title. His winning total at the season's end, just 30 points. My, how times have changed. So let's see who can reach the top step of the modern podium today. With good opportunities to overtake at the end of the Wellington and Hangar Straights, there's a lot of potential for close action around the 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit. With 18 corners and average lap speeds of around 145 miles per hour, it's also one of the longest and quickest circuits on the calendar. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Blue. They recently gave an interview with a less than glowing evaluation of the team's performance. What's your opinion on that?
Anyone who publicly criticises their team is walking a dangerous line. Sure, sometimes people need a kick up the rear, but more often than not, they need support and encouragement. I can't imagine they made many friends back at the factory with those remarks.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Blue lines up on pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Vettel, Daniel Ricciardo, and Hülkenberg, Grosjean, Sainz, Bottas, and Max Verstappen. They've taken a grid penalty. Magnussen, Van Dorn, Sergio Perez, and Gasly, Leclerc, Stroll, Brendan Hartley, and Sergei Sorokin. Ocon and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
What is going on, beautiful, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and welcome back. This is round 10. We are here at the British Grand Prix in Silverstone. I just heard that this is Raven's home track. That's super dope, my friend. Yes, sir, we got the pole. Looking for a W once again today, man. We've been real close the last few weeks of having really good qualifying efforts. The team's been doing great. I don't know what they were talking about in the intro, saying that I criticized the team. That didn't happen. That's a lie. But anyways, the point is, today we're in Silverstone. Last week we were in Austria, had a good race. It rained, not expecting any rain today in Silverstone. We'll be starting out with the soft tire. Let's go ahead and take a look at our race strategy. What's up, MSC Gaming? Raven, good to see you. Who else we got watching? Go ahead and hop in the chats before we get started so I can give you guys shout outs before we leave. Alright, so today's strategy is a two-stopper. No, one stopper. Oh wow, one stop strategy. It's a soft tire up to 18 laps. Earth Destroyer, good to see you as well, my friend. Up to 18 laps, we're expecting to change to the medium tire, where we will go the rest of the distance in the medium tire. I'm kind of wondering if we should do the two-stop, do softs, and then medium, just in case we get damaged. This will be our alternate strategy if we do get damaged. The goal today, as it is every race, is to not get damaged. We're in the pole, man. We're in a great position. The biggest things for us to do right now is to not defeat ourselves. High ground master, good to see you, my friend. Great to see you. Thank you. Appreciate the props, man. Appreciate it, man. Share the stream if you like, man. But yeah, so we're gonna go with the one-stop strategy. High tire management. I think we can do pretty good there. We won't push the car too hard. 52 laps what we got for the entire race today. We are doing 100% race. If you are just joining us, you haven't been here, as we always do, it'll be 100% distance. It'll be no flashbacks and no assist. So that's what we're racing with today. That is our strategy. Go ahead and select that. We'll go back, and we are ready to go for the warm-up lap. So, all right, there we go. I had to practice our launch there and make sure that we don't screw that up again.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of the lap.
We got a Hamilton starting in second place behind us. We need to get ahead of him, actually. And you know, Hamilton, we raced with him earlier this season, and he's a pretty aggressive driver. All these guys have been pretty aggressive with us this year. Still a lot of season left, so we're not even to the halfway point yet. This is only the 10th race. Lots going on in real life F1 though, so feel free to
conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
So comments about that, any racing in general is completely open for this discussion today. Gotta get the tires warmed up. And the brakes as well. Not a good sign. Going off the track in the warm-up. Yeah, so my big thing right now, my big goal is to really just not defeat ourselves. I feel like the last few races we've done is, we had a really good cars. You know, there's nothing wrong with the car. The car has been great. It's just the issue we've been having is we keep getting damaged. We keep overdriving the car, either going off the track and hitting something or hitting somebody else. So my big goal today is to avoid that at all costs. Hold on, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. So, Silverstone, guys, reforming the grid. It's about time to get started. Hope you guys enjoy the race. Probably take about 2 hours, I'm assuming.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
We need to get a good start here. One last stretch. Who's ready? Who's ready? Alright, here we go. Spun the tires a little bit more than we needed to. Lost a couple spots. But we're back in third. We'll be okay. We'll recover. Just protect this position. Hold third until we space out a bit, and we're going to attack. We want to make sure we let the tires and all that warm up and the brakes, which we did a little bit in the warm-up lap, but they're still not the optimum temperature just yet, and you don't want to push the car too early. But we're going for a W today, guys. We have had a long enough losing streak, or winless streak. We didn't really, I guess there's only one winner technically. But I know for sure today we have the car to do it. Okay. As long as we don't hit anybody. My main goal, like I said, I keep saying I don't want to hit anyone. We got Vettel behind us. We're pretty even in speed there on that first lap. Thank you, whoever that was, for the follow. Sorry I couldn't actually see people who subscribe right now. But thank you so much. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Alright, we got a little space now. We might be able to go ahead and start attacking Raikkonen, but I want to wait. I'm still trying to learn. Like right now, these first few laps, I want to learn where their braking zones are, because so far I've been practicing with, you know, cars on the track, but we haven't been practicing this close. I haven't been racing anyone at Silverstone yet. So I'm not really sure where we're faster than them yet. Are we faster on the straights? Are we faster in the turns? Where are they braking at versus where we're braking at? So first few laps usually is kind of like a learning for me. So we might have a run. Sparks. Uh-oh, somebody's already out of the race. Sergio Perez. Ricardo with the fastest lap that time.
The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop.
Track a little bit there. We're okay.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Ooh. Yeah, I can already tell I'm a little bit faster than him right there. Alright, we got the DRS now enabled. He does not. Careful in this braking zone here. Vettel is still on our rear wing. Again, these races are all about patience, man. These long races, that's what they're about. You can see me, I'm braking a little early. Just anticipating, making sure he doesn't brake check me. But we need to get around him because Hamilton's getting a bit of a gap now. Not a big gap, but a small gap. And we're also getting caught by Vettel as well. And probably Ricardo back there. So we're going to find out where is our best opportunity to pass. And I'm thinking usually for me it's on corner exit. Oh wow, little glitch right there. Overdrove it. We shouldn't have any reliability issues either this week. Our gearbox is all good. Most of our parts have all been replaced except for our ERS system, which we'll probably replace after the next race or two. Oh, not quite. Could make that pass happen. Can we go on the left side? Here we go. We got it. Nice pass.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Turn the ERS down a bit. But if you see down on my wheel, on the screen of the steering wheel down there, there's like a long blue line with a yellow line at the end of it with like stripes in it. That is my ERS deployment system. And wow, look how we caught up to Hamilton just now. And the reason that you see the yellow part is because that is how much of the ERS we can't use because it's been worn. So that needs to be replaced, maybe next race or the race after. I really don't use it a ton.
Reduce ERS deployment.
So I'm not extremely worried about it. It's not vital. Yes, sir, up to second place. And that was the fastest lap of the race.
Gap
right
to the
there.
teammate behind is 10.4 seconds.
And the gap is opened up between us and Vettel. Vettel is back up into third now. Yeah, so this track, Silverstone is a pretty iconic track in F1 and racing in general. GT comes here. I mean, I think everybody comes here except NASCAR, obviously. But hold on. They changed the configuration of this track. Like, it's not always been like this, I don't think. Maybe it has, and I just didn't recognize it. But in most of the games that I play, Project Cars, iRacing, anything else, Silverstone has always had a different layout to me. I know Silverstone has multiple layouts, but I've never raced this layout. So in preparation for this race, I had to learn this track layout because I didn't know it before. It's a lot different than what I'm used to, but I feel like I'm pretty comfortable with it now after practicing with it through 3 practice sessions and doing all of the F1 2018 career mode practice programs. I feel pretty good. Like I feel like I know the turns pretty well. I feel like my braking zones can be a little bit better, my turn-ins, my apexes, all that stuff, like the usual, the basics of driving the track could obviously be better, but I think over time, with us doing 52 laps here, it'll get better. And I seriously feel like we have a strong chance of winning this race. Give me a second to answer that question. I'm going to try to answer when I get on one of the longer straights. I just can't read it very well, especially long comments. I can't read them very well while driving. I'll try not to. Hamilton made a little bit of gain on us right there. Yeah, they might have changed it for F1. When I was in the practice, the commentators were commenting about the new track layout. I believe that real life F1, I can't remember if they were here at Silverstone or they were somewhere else, but I know that they've been doing a lot of practicing, or test sessions as they call it, preparing for the 2019 Formula 1 season, which I think starts in a week or so. So I'm pretty excited about that. All the new teams, the new car for this year. It's gonna be pretty cool. Oh man, I keep having like a really weird kind of like glitch happening. I don't know if you guys can see that or hear it. Wow, ooh, I thought this was a different turn. Alright, oh wow. Lost a lot of time right there.
2 seconds a lap to the car behind, 2 seconds.
And that was my fault because I actually thought that was a different turn when I drove up on it, locked the tires up. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen again and OBS doesn't crash, nothing crashes. Yeah, it was a lag, basically. A lag happened. What's up, Jello? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. That's alright, we'll get him back. I think it would be good for us to get the lead before we switch to the medium tire. Just because, I don't know, I feel real good on these tires. Like, I feel like the car just likes these tires. Like, there's so much more grip on the soft tire than the medium tire, which we'll be moving to next. It's a carnival in Brazil. Why do you hate it? Carnivals are dope. You guys were commenting about the Atlanta race for NASCAR this past weekend before the stream started, and yeah, I agree. I thought the race was pretty good. I liked it. I was kind of like, I wasn't paying attention. I can't say that I was paying attention the entire race, but It was some pretty close racing, a lot of passing, a lot going on.
Is 1.8 seconds.
So it was pretty cool. I've heard good feedback on the race. But I know there's people who are complaining about the new NASCAR package. So, no matter what, people are going to complain. People were complaining before they added stage racing to NASCAR. I actually like the stage racing change. It makes things a bit more interesting. Alright, that was our fastest Sector 2, I believe. And we're catching up to Hamilton. See if we can get by him this time. See if we can take an early lead, get some laps led. I think the safest place for us to be is going to be first place. Oh, big run. Couldn't get there. Alright, Hamilton, let's go. Should be in DRS range. Nope, not yet. No, I have never played the Kerbal Space Program. I've heard good things about it. I just don't think it's my kind of game. Oh, Hamilton said no, sir. He said no, I'm not gonna make it that easy on you. Alright, so we caught Hamilton, now we gotta get by him. Vettel's fast, man. I think Vettel's gonna be a big contender today because he keeps catching up with us. He's in third, started in like 5th or something. And I think that once we pass Hamilton, I think Vettel's gonna catch up and pass Hamilton as well. I actually, you guys know I was playing Car Mechanic Simulator, still playing it, still not bored. But I downloaded Plane Mechanic Simulator. Let's see if we can make this pass here. He's blocking me. Oh, overdrove the heck out of it. That was not a good pass. Not a good pass. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's reset. Thankfully, we didn't get any damage.
Okay, we've lost the position. That's us down a place.
But yeah, Plane Mechanic Simulator. I got it. I have not done anything yet with it, so I'm looking forward to probably giving it a try. I'll probably try it later on today. But it's in early access, so there's only 3 planes currently available to work on. So, but they mentioned in the, this is not an aviation stream, but hey, that's one of the games that I play. And they mentioned that in the future, the things they have planned are to add more World War III planes. Last time that was our complaint, is the reason that we didn't really want it in the first place, because I'm just not interested in working on World War III planes. But in the notes it said that with the full release, or at least with some DLC or something in the future, they plan on adding some not World War III planes. And that's the part I was like, okay, I'll support this project. So that's the thing about playing early access games, is that it's not always about the current build of the game, but the potential in it, and you know, buying into it to help support the game. Anyway, let's take a look. Engineer has a new race strategy for us, so I'm going to take a look at that once we get on a straightaway of some sort. And look at that, Raikkonen actually is catching back up to us. Ferrari team has not given up. So let's see. I will keep current. I don't want to switch to a new plan yet. I'm feeling good about this plan. Tires feel great. I don't feel like we have a lot of tire wear just yet. We need to get by Hamilton ASAP because we're getting caught up by 3rd place in our mirror. Thank you for the host. Did I say World War III? I'm sorry, World War II. World War III. There's a game called World War III. I've been playing that too. Alright, let's see. Where can we get by Hamilton? Here we go, here we go, here we go. DRS is enabled. He just has a little bit more acceleration than we do. Ooh! He couldn't block it. I got there too fast, and we are now in the lead, people. We have a new leader. Blue Griffin. McLaren. And let's drive away from them before it gets too crowded. Alright, so another thing that happened between races, and again, I don't stream or record the pre-race, not pre-race, the like the career mode stuff really. I just really show you guys the actual races, but there's a lot of stuff that happens in between these races that you guys don't get to see, but I like to talk about it. And one of those things is the most recent thing is right before the race started when we qualified pole. It said that Toro Rosso was interested in us, like to bring us to their team, either this season or next season. I assume this season because I don't know that we're gonna make it to the next season before the 2019 game comes out. But I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of have my eyes on Red Bull. Red Bull is my, as you guys know, my favorite team in F1. So I would like to race for Red Bull. Toro Rosso was kind of like the next step down. Not the next step, but you know, it's like the knockoff Red Bull team, I feel like, in my opinion. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind, I guess, racing with Toro Rosso, but they're just, I feel like that's kind of a step down from McLaren. Like McLaren, I feel, in my opinion, are better to race for than Toro Rosso. I wouldn't mind racing for Haas. I really like Haas. That's my other favorite team. Well, I think I think now, I just said that Red Bull is my favorite F1 team, but I think that now I'm kind of torn, honestly, between Haas and Red Bull, because I really like Haas a lot. Obviously, they haven't been around as long, so they don't have as much, you know, backing. They don't have. Oh wow, Hamilton is right on our freaking butt right now. We gotta be careful here. Oh yeah, these guys are right there. But yeah, I wouldn't mind racing for Haas, but I think Haas and Red Bull are kind of more like tied for me as far as favorite F1 teams. Somebody donated? I didn't even hear it. Thank you for donation, whoever that was. Appreciate that, man. Yep, right? Don't mess up. I know. Crunch time right now. We still don't have to pit for a bit more. We have a while to go on these tires, so we need to take care of them. Alright, let's run qualifying pace laps here. Once I get talking, I kind of like lose concentration. I start losing time. So look at that gap I just opened up on them that quick. It's also because they're racing each other, and that's slowing them down. That's the one thing that leader loves to see, is when you have the guys behind you all racing each other, because that slows their pace down because they're side by side and all that kind of stuff. Look at that side by side Ferrari and Mercedes behind us. Thank you, is that a host? Thank you for the host, my friend. You guys' support is always appreciated. Thank you guys. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the content enough to share it. I don't see any lap cars. Silverstone's a pretty large track, so we may not see any lap cars for a while as a leader, but I'm okay with that. This is exactly where I want to be, as long as we can keep the car on the track. Another fastest sector, was that 1 or 2? I don't know. It was fast. But this is exactly where I want to be. Up in first place, clean air, nobody ahead of me, nothing to hit except the walls that are really far away. So as long as we don't defeat ourselves, don't spin out, don't go off the track too many times, we should be just fine. I think this pace right here will keep the rest of the cars in our mirror. We're not extremely fast, you know what I mean? But we're fast enough for them to be back there. They're also racing each other. Those guys are going at it right now. Ferrari, Red Bull, and Mercedes are going at it. Yes, sir, there will be a F1 2019. I'm excited about that. We'll continue this career until that game comes out, honestly. That'll be like, it's gonna be a while though, because last year F1 2018 didn't come out until late in the year. Like, I think I think it was like almost the end of the Formula 1 season in 2018 when the game finally came out, which I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, maybe if the developers could explain it to us, that would be helpful. But I really don't understand why you would release a racing game at the end of the real-life racing season. NASCAR did the exact same thing. NASCAR Heat didn't come out until, I think it was like until like the playoffs begin in NASCAR, which was like, what the heck? Like, everybody's hype about racing right now. When the seasons are first getting started, everybody's like, oh yeah, Daytona. Oh no. You're back on the track. Okay, we're good. Everybody's hype about racing right now. At the beginning of the seasons, you know, there's a lot of speculation about Formula 1 right now. They're testing. There's new drivers with new teams. NASCAR has just did their second race this past weekend before this video, and yeah, so everybody's hyped about it now. So this would be the best time, in my opinion, to release a new racing game for any of the series. But what I have a feeling it may have something to do with like new rules, new tracks, new configurations of tracks. Like there's a lot of unknowns. So for example, NASCAR has a whole new racing package for a lot of their tracks this year. So how is the game supposed to know how that package is going to work, I guess, until they race it? So maybe they're waiting to see how people are actually going to be racing to do it, even though they use the information from the past season. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand at all. But thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the real race. Alright, I need to shut up because we're getting caught again. Yeah, looks like we have both Ferraris behind us. Wow, Vettel and Raikkonen are now second and third. Hamilton. Oh, wow, look at that big run by Vettel. Came out of nowhere. Jesus. Alright, we got a battle then, guys. I thought we were going to be leading for a while, but looks like we got some things to do. Got some competition. I told you guys Vettel was going to be a force to be reckoned with today. He is fast. He didn't qualify well, but he has a fast car. Here we go. Couldn't quite do it. I couldn't turn. The point is, I really want to make sure that we're first going into the pits. I mean, it's really not that big of a deal, to be honest, but still, I want to be leading at the end of the first stint. All right, let's go get Vettel.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Here we go. Oh, here it is. Woo, tight. That's some good racing right there with Vettel. Clean pass. He didn't touch me. I didn't touch him. That's my kind of racing right there, baby. Alright, let's focus. We'll be pitting soon. Switching to the medium tire is what we'll be expecting to use. I assume that they're going to be pitting as well. Not sure what their pit window is, exactly when, but I'm pretty sure they'll be pitting. They might undertake me, try to short pit and get some extra time. Maybe we'll see what happens. We'll be paying attention to when those guys behind us pit. Man, I feel like I've been on a racing high since I got back from Daytona. If you guys, most of you guys already know this. You saw it on Instagram. I posted it everywhere. I went to Daytona 500 just a couple weeks ago. That's one of the reasons that I did not stream much in the past week from a lot of traveling I've been doing. I was in Daytona, and then I was in Boston as soon as I got back from Daytona. But, oh shoot. I feel like, shoot. I feel like I've been on a racing high. Like as far as like when I got back, I was like itching the race. Here comes Ferrari on the right. Couldn't do anything about it. He blocks us immediately.
Okay, focus. We need to stay on form.
Wow, he passes us and then blocks us like immediately. That was crazy. We'll be pitting in the next lap. So not now, but next time. That laugh, I know, I was surprised. That was my oh crap laugh. How are we doing on tire wear right now? 27% on the fronts. Not bad. Could be worse. Not a good place to pass, in my opinion. I'm not gonna go with this. Here we go. He's blocking. Not quite, not enough speed to get it. We do have the DRS, the wing is wide open. Alright, he's not pitting yet. Hey, at least we're racing with the leaders this week. And there's DRS again. Open up the wing, we're boxing this time on this lap.
By 24.1 seconds.
Here we go. Not quite. I just cannot get the run I want. Should we go up the side? No. I was gonna hit him if I went any farther than that. Woo! Good save. I don't have the grip I had earlier. The fuel gauge, hold on. I gain a whole lot in that second S turn.
Box now, please. Box this lap.
Alright, we're boxing this time. If you look right there, I can't look at it right now, but it shows our fuel mix and how many. It's green. That shows that we are a quarter lap good on fuel. Alright, we're pitting in this time. Oh man, that was a good battle with Vettel there. But yeah, so right here on the right side, on the bottom right of the screen, you'll see it says fuel mix plus 0.27. That means we're good plus 0.27 laps. All right. If it goes red, that means we have that less amount of fuel. So we don't actually fuel any time throughout the race. You just have to manage your fuel. Make sure you don't. Make sure you have enough at the end. All right, clutch holding in, and we're good. 2.4 seconds. Alright, now we need to get a really good out lap. So I'm going to set the ERS to overtake.
Pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the end now.
Alright, that is supposed to be our one and final pit stop of today. As long as we can keep this car clean, we will not be pitting in again. The medium tire is a pretty hard tire. It's not hard, but it's a harder tire than the soft tire, and it should last a lot longer. We'll be going from here to lap 52 on this compound, so we gotta take care of these tires. And we also need a really fast lap here so we can come out ahead of the leaders, because the leaders will most likely be pitting in this lap or maybe a lap after. Oh, okay, come on, hold on to it. We're in where are we at? 11th right now. I also have to remember that these tires don't have as much grip, so I can't hit the turns like I was doing on the soft tire. But I did most of my practice on the medium, so I'm pretty comfortable with it. Tires should be nice and warm now. Let's take a look. They could be better. Brakes are good though. We'll brake pretty hard going into this turn. That's Van Dorn up ahead of us. Alright, looks like we do have some more people in the pits. I don't know if that's any of the leaders, but we have a few people. Yeah, that's why I spun out that lap. Well, I didn't spin out, but I almost lost it. The tires were still cold. That is our teammate up ahead of us. He has not pitted yet. And we don't really have a lot. Look at our fuel, only plus 0.4. So we kind of got to watch out for that. Make sure we shift early. That'll save us some fuel. That should get us to the end. I'm hoping to not have to switch to the lower fuel mixture. So I'll keep an eye on that. Fastest sector, what is that, 2 I guess? I don't really know. Yeah, sector 2.
The battery is low on energy. Reduce ERS deployment.
Alright, Van Dorn's pitting now. And so are the leaders. We gotta hurry. Let's see if we can come out ahead of those guys. I see Ferrari in the pits. I see Mercedes in the pits. Ferrari's on his way out. There he is. We got him. We just barely beat him. Jeez. We're side by side though. Wow, what a race. Legit. That was dope. That was like real life right there. That's crazy how that worked out. That's exactly what I was racing for.
The mediums, car behind on the medium tire.
That's why I was trying to like run really hard on our outlap because I knew those guys were gonna be really close. Let's focus. Let's get a little bit of a gap. We do have a nice gap on, looks like Bottas back there, but he hasn't really been racing with us anyways. But Raikkonen was a part of that lead group. We still have Hamilton and Vettel and probably the Red Bull, who's still on the track, so they'll be pitting in next time. So we're going to be pretty close with those guys as well. So still, it's very important for us to run some real quick laps so that we can come out ahead of those guys. Raikkonen's hanging on though. And the medium tires, the handle's so much different. Alright, I see Ferrari, Hamilton, and Red Bull all in the pits.
26.2 seconds.
There's Red Bull, and there is Hamilton. So we actually did not beat them. We came out in third. That's okay. We can still gain them. They're all on medium tires, so we're all on the same tire. Their tires are probably 2 or 3 laps newer than mine, but they're cold. Red Bull's behind us. The race is on. Let's see. Yeah, 2%. We're good. The other thing now to worry about is look at our fuel mix. We're low. We're not low, but we're short. Because we've been racing real hard. So we're going to have to be saving some fuel here in a little bit. so we can make it to the end of this thing. So it's not going to come easy if we do win this race. But I am not settling for anything less than a win today. So we need to get by Hamilton quickly. Woo.
Distance to the leader is 3.4 seconds. Gap to teammate behind is 27.5 seconds.
Careful, careful. But I was saying earlier is I've been having some really good races lately. Like I've been on a racing high. Like since I got back from Daytona, been in a big racing mood, and so I've been doing a lot of iRacing, mostly iRacing. Now we're back on F1 2018. I've had a lot of really good races on iRacing lately. Not even including the one that we've streamed last week. I haven't gotten any wins, not yet, but. Can I get this pass? Not quite. I always get a run right here, but it's not enough to. Oh. Yes. Yeah. No. Okay. Come on. Save it. All right, we saved it. Jeez, that was close. Whew. All right. Well, that's okay. That's okay. We didn't lose. We still see them still there. We can still catch back up. We just. We're driving really hard. That's what happened. Alright, we are in 5th. Did we damage the tires? Not too bad. That's going to probably be like a lap's worth of tire wear maybe that we just did. But we'll be okay. I keep saying the medium tire doesn't have as much grip.
4.1 seconds.
Not making this easy on me, are you? Long race, guys. We got all the way to lap 52. We're only on lap 24 as it runs, so we have time to catch up. We just got to be pretty darn close to perfect. Whenever you see the purple timestamp pop up, that means that we ran the fastest everyone in that section or lap. Sometimes it's a lap, sometimes it's a sector. Let's get a quick race update.
P5, you're in P5. Ricardo is ahead of you. The gap to the car ahead is 3.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Bottas is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 11.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, gap to leader, 7.7 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 29 laps to go.
I think whenever we were spinning out, we got really lucky that that runoff area was there. Wow, we're putting fast laps down now, guys. I'm no joking right now. We're moving in. Where was it? Was it here that we spun out? Yeah, it was right here. Just gotta focus on braking zones, apexes, and exits, they say. Apexes and exits. Apexes and exits. Fabricio, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. I am not from New York. Pretty far from it. That was a fast.
1.6 seconds.
Now we're catching up. Stay out of the grass. The curb is okay, but stay out of the grass. There's no grip over there. There's really not that much grip on the curbs either. So you gotta be careful with the way you hit these curbs. We need to start saving fuel, but I want to catch these guys first.
The gap behind us is 13.9 seconds.
So, so if you just joined, there's a lot going on. We are in 5th. We're trying to win this freaking race. We need to save fuel. We need to save tires. But we need to catch up. So it may look like we're just running laps, but there's a lot more going on here. And I'm conscious of all of these things, all the way down to how much throttle I put on exit these turns. Here we go. On the right side of Ricardo. Can we get it? Not quite. We need to get by these. We need to get by these guys quick. That was our fastest lap and the fastest lap of the race so far. I don't want these guys to hold me back for too long. We still need to catch Vettel in the lead, and we need to start saving fuel. So I'm kind of in a hurry to get by these guys. Gotta be patient, but I also need to be in a little bit of a hurry. So, what glitch? Oh, little tap. We're okay. Wow, it glitched out big time.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Don't touch me, bro. We got spun out by freaking AI a couple races ago. Doing this stupid stuff. Alright, we got DRS. Ricardo is a ways behind us. We're trying to make the pass right here. Nope. Not yet. Don't want to do it here either. It's actually not a bad passing zone right there. It's just I'm not good at passing right there. Big run right here. There it is, 3rd place. We're back in this thing. There's Hamilton ahead of us. Let's keep this thing stuck to the track. Tires are nice and hot. They're optimum. Optimum temperature. That was man, we were running quick laps right now. A little wide on that turn. It's okay. About a second, 1.3 gap behind us. Not sure about ahead.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.5 seconds.
Alright, now it's 1.5. We have a lap car back mark up ahead of us.
Our gap to first place is 3.2 seconds.
Stay down there. Thank you.
Green flag.
Red Bull has not given up. He is still back there. But we are reeling in Hamilton. We've passed him once. We know we're faster. It's basically going to come down to who can make the least mistakes here. DRS is open. I think Red Bull might have gotten it too. But it's really not that fast. Like, the DRS is not doing anything for me this race. Oh, he is right there. Working on Hamilton, but Ricardo's working on me. Ooh. Maybe. Man, I am right there. I just can't get by him yet. That was a fast lap too. How we doing on fuel? Not good. Not looking good on fuel. We gotta go. Laps are winding down. Red Bull's looking to the right, looking to the left. Shoo, we almost ran right into him. Ooh, that was close. We're defensive and offensive all at the same time. He's gonna try it again here. He's gonna get DRS on us. So do we, though. There it is. Cut him off. Super aggressive move on Hamilton we just made. Oh, he's looking to make a pass though. I'm not gonna give him the. I'm gonna keep him the inside. I want the inside line. All right, let's get away from these guys. We need to move in on Vettel here. Coming up on 20 to go. Let's get a race update.
Second place. You're in second place. Vettel ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 3.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Hamilton is behind you. They're on fresh mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 22 laps to go.
We're really fast in this section right here. Oh yeah, there it is. Open up the gap to about 1.5 seconds right there. just in half of a lap. Blue ain't playing today. Reeling in Vettel now. He's our next victim. 137.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
I want to see the difference in mixture setting 2 and mixture setting 1. I'm actually going to switch our mixture to low and see if we still have enough speed to catch Vettel. I want to get a little bit closer than him to him though before I try that. So I could do it when we get into first place. That's an option too, which might be a better option actually. To go ahead and leave it in the same mixture mode and so I don't know how these guys are doing on the field. They could be just as bad as me. They could be worse. They could be better. All right, guys, we're in the red zone now. Tires feel great right now. Other than that one little incident when we almost spun out, tires feel great.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the
Another
race so
fast
far.
lap, man. Jeez, we are going at it. Maybe we're going too hard. Too hard, too soon, maybe. That's where we spun out last time, I think. Lost a little bit of momentum there, but we're okay. Everything will be okay. We're gonna win this race, guys. I'm saying it right now. It's not gonna be easy, but we're gonna win this race. We separated ourselves, first and second place, from third, fourth, and fifth. Here we go. Not quite. Okay, a little too low on the gears. Let's just get by him. Where can we pass him? I could maybe take the same approach we did on the Hamilton. Same spot. What about right here? That'll work. Oh, he hit me a little bit. Just a little bit. We're okay. We're okay. No damage. Oh my god, wow. And then he blocks me immediately again. Vettel, you've been racing me dirty today. It's okay, we just bumped tires, so no damage was done. I think if it had been real life, we might have got a little bit of suspension damage, but oh jeez, I overdrove that. I definitely overdrove that. Alright, let's not be a tryhard here.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Yes, we can. AI. Vettel wants to win this race, man. He's had some pretty bad races this season, where I think he's had his engine go out a few times. He's got wrecked out, like some stuff has happened. So he's like, hey, Hamilton wants to win this because it's his home track, but I don't think he's gonna have a chance.
Our gap behind is 3.1 seconds.
We're still here.
We're leading our teammate by 47.2 seconds.
Jesus, he is literally like, he is actively blocking us. I mean, it's legal, so. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get to the wheel, get to the wheel, get to the wheel. We're there, we're there. He locked it up, he locked it up. That was amazing. The AI actually locked the brakes up trying to fight me for the lead. Legitness. We have a new leader, guys. We're back up in front. Time to save some fuel. I'm still gonna go hard, but I need to save fuel. So we're switching to the mixture 1, the lower fuel mixture mode. So make sure that we actually make it to the end of this race, because you cannot win a race if you don't finish. So we're switching to mixture lean. We won't be seeing any back markers for a little while. We probably will see them before the end of the race, but we won't see them just yet. We'll see if we can hold the lead with the mixture to set to lean. Hi Groundmaster, sorry man, I would love to answer your question, I just can't right now. I'm kind of busy. So if you want to ask again later, maybe when I'm not moving or something like that, I'm definitely open to answer that question. But I don't know if anybody else did. Maybe somebody else can answer your question. I tried to read your question earlier, it's just a little too long for me to read while I'm driving. All right. Oh, come on, come on. This is the turn I keep screwing up. And I think we already allowed Ferrari back into the DRS zone. He's less than a second behind us.
You're leading the pack. P1, Vettel behind. Less than a second separate you. They're on fresh mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 17 laps to go.
We're doing decent. We're doing decent. We're on slow mixture, and we're holding off Vettel in second place. I know he's gonna turn it up though. He's probably in the same boat as we are. He's saving tires. He's trying to save fuel as well. We're all probably in the same boat. He might have saved earlier, so who knows? We just need to run some really quick, consistent laps here, and we can get us a win.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
What we need to do is just keep Vettel over 1 second behind us. If he gets within a second behind us, he will be able to use his DRS, and that will most likely help him to catch us. But as long as we can keep him greater than 1 second back, we should be all gravy. I think he's right on the edge of that.
Vettel is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 1.2 seconds.
Yeah,
They're
it's
on
only
old
1.2
mediums. Their tyres are 15 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 39.1.
Let's check on our fuel situation. We have 0.46. Nice, we can turn that back up now. It's a standard fuel mixture 2. That'll give us some more speed. Also turn our ERS back up. We were saving for that as well. Oh, he's close. He's real close. don't know when he caught up, but he caught us. He is definitely within a second now. Just keep him back there. It gets really tough to block these guys once they get a really big run on you. Once they get DRS and start catching up with you, when they get in position, it's extremely hard to block them without them wrecking you. We have a back marker coming up ahead of us. Don't know who it is. Can't tell.
The gap behind us is 1.7 seconds.
We're good on fuel for the time. Alright, nice. Fastest lap again, 1:37.52. Just need to focus here and close this thing. There's one thing I've been, and this is just in general, like not just with gaming, but it's been happening, it's been more prominent in gaming, at least for me anyways. You guys might not have noticed anything, but a big thing I've been really wanting to focus on in gaming and competitiveness. Can you move, Erickson? Slow me down. Is closing. I want to close. Like I want to be able to finish it. You know what I mean? Like with this, we're in first place. It's very important that we continue to put down consistent laps. And close it, man. Finish this race, capitalize on this. You know what I mean? Like it's these moments that are like I feel like really important to being successful in anything. Right, but like it's not quite the final bit. We still have a little bit to go, a significant amount of laps still to go, but it's still kind of like I wouldn't say downhill, but there's still a bit more grinding to do. You know what I mean? And I want to get better in that moment. You know what I mean? When it's like, all right, I'm getting tired, I'm getting sleepy, I'm getting hungry, whatever the thing may be. It's that time when you're like, I know I'm close, but at the same time, I'm tired. I just want to sleep, you know? Like, I want to get better at that moment, at closing the deal, at finishing, at, you know. And I feel like that's the moment when, right at the, they say the breakdown is a break, wait, no. So right before the breakdown is, no, what is it? Right before the breakthrough is the breakdown, or something like that. I forgot how the quote goes. But so like we definitely have a strong opportunity to win this race, but we've been in this position before, whether it's been on F1 2018 or on iRacing, and things have happened. Whether I wrecked the car or whatever it is, you know what I mean? Like stuff always ends up happening. I'm not going to say it's always not my fault, because usually it is my fault. I just want to get better at focusing at this moment. So anyways, we need to close this thing down, man. We need to shut this thing down. We need to win this race. It's going to be huge for our career. A long time coming. We have not won since Shanghai. That was the second or third race of the season. Third, I think. The third race of the season. We haven't won since then. Had a lot of not good finishes. I think we've only had like maybe one DNF. Maybe two DNFs. But like I've been thinking about it a lot, like on iRacing, because there's times when I'm like in second place and like I'm so close to the leader, but the tires are falling off and the car is getting harder and harder to drive with every lap I turn. Same here. and then I end up spinning out. I just don't catch up for some stupid reason, you know. So I just want to get better at closing the deal. Vettel is catching us though. And we got 2 lap cars ahead of us who should let me by. Blue flag is out. There it is. Thank you, Gasly, or whoever that was. We got Stroll up ahead. Which way are you gonna go? Which way are you gonna go? Alright, thank you. We don't want to let these lap cars slow us down too much. We still have just over 10 laps to go. And Vettel is still there. He's still hungry. He still wants this win. We need to be spotless from here on out. We need to be perfect. Right now sitting in 7th in points. We've been in 7th for the last like 3 races. Overdrove that corner a bit. Vettel's gonna gain on us right there. We're okay. Let's get another race update.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Vettel behind. Okay, the gap behind is 2.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 11 laps to go. Increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 per lap.
Alright, the gap's looking good behind us. He said, what was it, 2 seconds, 3 seconds behind? Exactly where we would like him to stay. That was a pretty fast lap there. Or fast splits. Stay out of the grass, stay out of the grass. Alright, we're still good on fuel. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm hoping we can stay in mixture 2. Vettel is not giving up back there. Got a little sketchy right there in that turn. We're okay. About a 2.5 second gap between me and Vettel. He's hanging on, man. He is hanging on. Take a look at our tires and the state of the car. 24, 18, 26, and 23 on tire percentage, tire wear. Alright, got the throttle a little too early there. A little too early. That's all it takes. Brakes are cold. Wow, look at that. We'll warm them up. Alright, 2 seconds. He is gaining on us slightly. Let's keep it up here. Alright, 2.5 seconds. I'm really watching that that gap, man. Still 2.5. I think I didn't do so well. Yeah, didn't do so well in Sector 3. He gained about a second on us right there. Switching to ERS mode 4. Got plenty of it to use. Just me and you, Vettel. Just me and you, bruh. If you want it, come get it. But I ain't giving it up. Not without a fight. 2 seconds still between me and him.
Is 2.0 seconds.
Ooh-wee. These are the longest laps ever. I'm like, okay, wait to check a flag right now so I can win this race. Like, I feel like he's faster than us in certain places, and we're faster than him in other places. And we're pretty, I'm not gonna say even. I still feel that we're faster than him on a good lap. But as far as like long run consistent pace, we're about even. That's why we haven't really driven away from him like I was hoping we would. Just kept him right there around that 2 second bubble. We do have another back marker coming up, so we gotta just be careful on how we pass him and that we don't lose too much time trying to get by him. Such a fast track, man. Like, there's a lot of slow corners, but there's a lot of really fast sections where there's just a lot of S-turns and stuff like that, which I kind of like about this track, to be honest with you. I like the fast turns. I like being on the edge of control. Like the fastest way is to like really commit to it and just hit that corner and like not even know if you're really gonna make it until the tires just stick. Curtis Foster, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Honestly, I don't remember what difficulty I set this to. It's not like maximum or anything like that. I'm not that amazing. Sorry.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
It's not the highest of difficulties, but it's also not set to easy either. Because that would be no fun. I want to have some good competition, you know what I mean? And these guys have definitely been giving us some pretty stiff competition this season. I mean, even in this race, I mean, you see how these guys have been racing this. It has been hard.
You're leading the pack. P1, Vettel is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 2.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 5 laps till the end.
Alright, 5 to go. We have a 2.5 second gap between us and second place, which is Vettel. Got a pretty intense battle going on for 3rd, 4th, and 5th back there between Hamilton, Raikkonen, and Ricciardo. My favorite F1 track. I actually never thought about that, to be honest with you. It would probably have to be Spa. I think Spa is my favorite track. Monza used to be, but mainly Monza was my favorite track because it was the easiest of all the tracks. But now that I've been driving like road courses more often, like it's no longer my favorite track. But I think Spa. I think I would have to say Spa, but I could be wrong. Let me think on that for a bit longer. This is the AI, Marcus. It'd be pretty cool if we could have multiplayer for career mode on F1 2018. Yeah, if I was playing against multiplayer, like people would, yeah, I wouldn't be in first. If you want to see me do multiplayer, wait till Thursday. I'll be racing on iRacing on Thursday. I'll be racing in Vegas. The A car, and the Cup car. We got Ocon up ahead of us. Vettel has seemed to maybe tighten the gap. Not really exactly sure how far back he is. Just a few laps to go. Trying to close the deal here. Trying to finish this with a W. The last 3 races we have been really pushing and trying to get a win. Because we've been in really good positions. We've been qualifying great. We've been like qualifying top 3, top 5 for the last few races, and stupid stuff keeps happening to us, and we kept getting damaged and hitting things and hitting people and making mistakes on pit road, and there's all kind of stupid stuff been going on and keeping us from getting a win. We haven't won in a while. Here we go, DRS, and that is a free pass. Multiplayer is pretty fun though. Whenever, for me, and I think I mentioned this the last few races that we've done, multiplayer I actually really do enjoy on F1 2018. When you get with a good group of people who will stick around no matter what happens. But a lot of times playing with random people in multiplayer, you know, you have like a big group of people who start the race out, and then a big wreck happens in turn 1, and then you're left with like 3 cars left on the grid.
2.4 seconds.
Alright guys, 3 laps to go. Vettel is still on the hunt. I believe we are good on fuel. Butchered that corner. Alright, we're good on fuel. 0.17. We still need to be aware of that. We need to do what we can to save fuel. through the corners and stuff like that. And on early shift, you see he's side by side with the lap car behind us. Thank you, Brian. Oh, wait, hold on to it. So the last thing we want is to be cut short on fuel when we're freaking winning the race. That'd be hilarious. Would not be happy about that. All right, switching back to ERS mode 3. Now we saved up enough energy for that. All right, gotta be careful. Can't get too greedy now, man. Can't get too greedy because you can easily hit the throttle a little too hard, a little too soon, and the car will be facing the other direction and real quick. So again, gotta finish this. All we gotta do is keep doing what we're doing. We've been doing really good all race long, been really fast. We just gotta keep up this pace and just finish this race, man. Land a plane. We do have a back marker coming up, but I don't know if we're going to catch him. 2 to go here in Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. Hamilton with the fastest lap that time around. He's in 3rd. The cool thing about F1 2018 is that the competition legit gets tougher as you go on. So like you'll notice that the lap times of even the AI get faster from lap 1 to the final lap you're running because they really do run harder. And that's why Vettel is seemingly catching us, but he is still 2.2 seconds back. Hamilton is 10 seconds back, so that's not going to be an issue. Good on fuel. Vettel is not far.
You are in 1st position, front of the pack. Vettel behind. Okay, the gap behind is 2.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 2 laps left. Next time by will be your final lap.
It's crazy, like Vettel's 2.2 seconds back, but it feels like he's breathing down my freaking neck right now. Alright, we get the final lap this time by.
Final lap of the race.
Let's get a hot lap. That's a back marker ahead of us. He should let us by. He's getting the blue flag. Move. Leader's coming through. That was our fastest sector 2, and we were putting these laps down. Still got a 2-second gap between me and Vettel. Almost. This is the final sector. Just a few more turns from getting the W. I see him in our mirror. He wants it. Checker flag is up. It's waving. Here we come around the last turn. That's a win. Yeah.
Fantastic. You've won the Grand Prix.
Woo. Man. Finally. We've been working on that for weeks.
What a fantastic Grand Prix that was, and an excellent win for McLaren. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about...
Thank you to the team. You guys did an amazing job. You guys deserve it. I did it for y'all.
But at the end of it all, if if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else, and that's exactly what they
Top of the podium, baby. That's a win, taking dubs.
Are making their way out for the podium
no L's this week, baby.
And it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance.
Yeah, I got a trophy too. Why is it silver? Shouldn't it be gold? Thank you guys. Thank you, Groundmaster. Thank you, Raven. Thank you, everybody who's watching. Thank you guys for cheering me on this whole way. Earth Destroyer, thank you, my friend. Greatly appreciate it. It's getting dark in here.
Here's how things look in the driver's table. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Let's give it to Esteban Ocon. That was a
Esteban Ocon, I should be the driver of the day. Come on with that.
Now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari extend their lead at the top of the championship.
Ferrari 285. Mercedes in second, 257. And then McLaren. No, it's a Red Bull and then McLaren. We're pretty far behind the top three, so I don't think we're gonna get it in constructors this year because our teammate is not great. As far as the standings, we do move up one position above Max Verstappen, up into 6th, and that puts us only, not too far back behind 5th place, and only 56 behind the championship leader. So if we get a good amount of consistent podiums for the rest of the season, because these guys up on top, Vettel, Raikkonen, Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, these guys are always going to be like on the podium like every single race. So in order for me to beat them, I got to be on the podium above them every single race. And there's going to be times, there's been times this season where a lot of these guys have had issues with their cars, where the engine blew, just different stuff happens, so you can kind of hope that happens to them, you know what I mean? But a great race, and thank you guys for watching. I'm glad it was entertaining. I appreciate it. I you know me, I enjoy it. I'm planning on continuing this series until F1 2019 comes out. Yeah, we got a lot of races left still. This is only round 10. Next week we head to Hockenheim, I think. That'll be a pretty fun race. Looking forward to that as well. And yeah, man, I'm feeling it. I need to check out the replay. Don't want to though. Yeah, I'll check out the replay, and then I'm gonna do the after the between race stuff. Matter of fact, I want to see that now though. I could probably come back and make my own thing. Yes, that's what I would do. No, I was gonna review. We'll review replay real quick. The thing is like I want to go back to the paddock because a lot of other things are gonna happen because we won. But I need to go through the replay so I get a screenshot. You know what I mean? For the video for YouTube. So I'll just have to do that off stream. That's fine. So anyways, guys, thank you again for checking us out, riding with us today, supporting us, supporting the team. And tomorrow I'm planning on doing an X-Plane stream at same time as today. Planning again. Whenever I tell you guys I'm planning to do something, it means that it's like things can happen and it might not happen, but I'm gonna do everything that I can to make it happen. So tomorrow, X-Plane 11. Thursday, we will continue our third race of the iRacing NASCAR iRacing series at Vegas. Another full race there, and hoping that we can get a really good finish. I had some really fun races already. Just last night I finished in 2nd place. If I had 3 more laps I could have won. That was online racing, by the way. And yeah, you know, no problem. I'll answer your question before we get out of here. I think it's an Aviation Infinite Flight question. How do you get your voice? I cannot find it on Infinite Flight. All you gotta do, man, is if you have an iPhone, the way that the ATC voices work on Infinite Flight is it just goes by your device's voices. So if you have an iPhone, you can get the voice that I have. I can't tell you which one it is because I don't know which one I'm using it. I just know that they're English and they're American probably. So go through the voices in your settings on Infinite Flight and just mess around with it until you find the one you want. That's all I did. So hopefully that answers your question. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna continue watching the replay and get a screenshot for you guys for YouTube, and I'll get out of here. So anyways, guys, 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. See you guys next time, next video. Peace. And it's gonna pause because I gotta tab over. I hate that so much about this game. Usually I just hit the thing, and for me to hit the outro, I gotta tab over to another tab on OBS and find it and all of that stuff. There it is, and I gotta click it, and to do that, it has a tab. So anyways, peace.